Good morning, guys. Phew. There we go. Good morning. Sorry, y'all. I had to use the bathroom and turn my air on. It's freaking hot. Good morning, Crystal. Okay. Good morning, W. Good morning, Kira. Kira, I'm sure that you heard the update. Good morning, Big Ange. Good morning, Kick Rocks. For those of you that follow the Mental Health World account, Auntie, Shay, Bree, yesterday, Auntie's son Chris jumped off of a bridge and unfortunately he did not make it. Good morning, Sunshine. Yeah, it's definitely terrible. Good morning, homegirl. So if everybody could just pray for that family. Shayana just had the seizures the other day. And then this happening. I just feel terrible for them. Yeah, me too, homegirl. I will tell y'all this, years ago, and I mean years ago, I lived near what's called the Mississippi River, and my daddy was all over the news because he decided he was going to jump off the Mississippi River Bridge. And he did jump. And how he made it, I will never know. But it's just crazy to me. I don't know. Auntie's gotten a lot of hate and a lot of backlash the last few days, and I just am so sad for her. Damn. Good morning, Give a Talk. I gotta pop the top on some caffeine because I am struggling, and I went to bed early. Right, Kira. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's all she's ever done. This has been an outlet for her. A way for her to, in some sense, escape her reality. But, I don't know. Thank you, Ash Mom. That's wild, W. Is Johnny there yet? Yo, my nose is so stopped up. Good. I'm glad. Listen, y'all better be good to each other because I love WTF, but Mask is also my buddy, so I would hate to have to come for both of you. Oh. Yeah, I figured it was a long drive. Yeah, Johnny's a really good guy. Really good guy. He's got a big heart, that's for sure. It outraged me at the way he was getting treated by those people while preparing to lay his mother to rest. That just... Oh... That pissed me off. I will be in Florida in October. Homegirl. Good morning, Lady D. Good morning, Sherry Berry. am tired. Yeah, I heard. I saw your video. I will be in Melbourne, Florida in October for work. I just don't know exactly when in October, but I'll be there for a while, 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know how I'm going to do it, being away from my kids that long. I don't know. I'm struggling. I've known about it for a few weeks now. I'm struggling. Shay, don't you come in here starting your shit with us early morning folks. I see you. I love flea markets in general. The struggle is real. Yeah, that's where one of our on-site locations is Melbourne. It's a little stormy right now, but the real bad weather is supposed to come afternoon today. But it's supposed to be really bad. I ended up going ahead and having my phone turned back on. Because if the power goes out and my phone's disconnected and I don't have internet and I don't have a way to communicate with anyone, so I took the money out of my savings and went ahead and paid it. Because I technically had the money. I was just trying to avoid going into it. Yeah, Lady D, we're trading. We get tornadoes here all the time. Give a talk all the time. Which you guys know that. I don't know. They say that the setup is going to be perfect for a possible replay of what happened in Kentucky last week. I hope not. And if you guys have not said a prayer for Kentucky, please do so. It is devastating what they have gone through. I know how that feels because it has happened here more than once. And it sucks. It is hot here. And pollen levels must be ridiculously insane. Y'all also say a prayer for SJ that her and Brian make it to Nashville safely for the AC/DC concert. Because her driving to Nashville and in the tornadic weather we're supposed to get, and the concert is outside. I mean, that worries me. She and I may not always see eye to eye, but I care about her and don't want anything to happen to her. And for those of you that haven't heard yet this morning, Weena. Oh my gosh, somebody just came in here by the name of Daria's Ghost. I really wish they would comment, and I would absolutely follow them. I used to love watching Daria on MTV. That is the coolest freaking scream name that I've seen in a long time. Dang, homegirl. PA gets hurricanes? I didn't know that. Thank you for the heart, me. I guess I need to walk my happy tail over here to this computer. It's wild. Oh. I have been in the middle of a hurricane once, and that was whenever I was in Florida for a week. Well, it actually ended up being closer to 2 weeks because we extended our trip because of the hurricane. I am tired. I just took my B12 though, so I should be ready to rock and roll here in just a bit. I am almost done with my Highland cow, y'all. I'm so excited. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Anyways, what the hell is everybody doing today? Good morning. Should I grab my iPad and see who's on? Let me grab my iPad. Hold, please. And I do want to say, before I start scrolling the streets on my iPad, and I'm only going to bring this up this one time, and then I'm going to move on. I'm sure that there are going to be videos made about me and my friends by Creative Kid. Please do not share them to me. Please do not tell me about them. Because at the end of the day, Creative Kid who? And I'm just being honest. That person has been desperate for relevancy since the moment that they got on this app. They don't care if they have to tear down a person, if they have to tear down a community, whatever that they can do to obtain that relevancy. And I don't know if it's because they lacked attention when they were growing up, if they lack attention in their personal life now. Most of the time, people who claim to have all of this attention really don't have any at all, and that is sad if that is the case for her. But at the end of the day, she holds no relevancy in any of our lives. Hence why I say, creative kid who? So I am just asking, if you guys see videos, please do not tell me about them. Please do not share them to me because I don't care. She has to keep somebody's name in her mouth because her life is not entertaining enough to get the views that she's hoping to get. Yeah, she's not a good person. And when you have to convince people on the internet that you're a good person in your real life, that says everything about you. 100%. And that's all that I will say. Moving on. Let's see who we can find on the Tickety Talk streets. I saw Danny was live this morning. And Danny was... my gosh. She really thought she was eating her big one. That's what I will say. I cannot stand it when somebody, like, tries to make it appear that they're something that they're not, and then they start doing this fake-ass laugh. Oh, it drives me bonkers. Let's see here. Good morning, Weeping Angel. How are you? Oh, y'all, I'm tired.
She was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy.
I'm at that point where I'm just, I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried doing everything. I don't know.
I'm doing good.
Maybe
thanks for asking.
Maybe I'll get off and then they can say, I'm the champion.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you? Thank you, Hellcat.
It makes sense to me. No one's going to help me, you guys.
I don't know. That's what we're seeing.
Going to help. Who's going to help me?
Hang on. I'll restart this and I will show it to you guys. I'll just have to turn a filter on. This is Gabby. She was a fairy. Yeah. She was a fairy. Okay. Oh.
I'm at that point where I'm just, I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried doing everything. I don't know. Maybe they do win. Maybe I'll get off and then they can say, I'm the champion.
I'm praying for you, Jeff. I'm sorry that you're feeling bad. I hope that you get better ASAP.
I understand what you're saying. It makes sense to me. No one's going to help me, you guys. No one's going to help. Who's going to help me? Who's going to help me? Nobody.
You gotta help yourself.
So what? What's the point?
The point is to help yourself or your son.
You know, I should come on here and have fun and sing and dance and color and just be myself.
But that's not what you're doing when you come on here.
But I should be able to do that stuff without being harassed and bullied and I should be able to do that. I never lied. I never lied. I promise you I never lied.
You're lying right now.
I never did. I promise you I never did. Well, okay, with the Trump. Okay, so with the Trump and with,
Thank you for the heartbeat. Oh, she does believe that.
I know. Sorry, I'm just reading a text message. Let me ask you a question. Do you think what you're doing to me with harassing me, saying hurtful words, and all of these...
Not the people in the chat saying, guys, we are all human, we have all lied.
You honestly think that's good for my mental health? Regardless if you think I'm a liar or not. Do you think you're helping it? No.
Thank you for the follow.
You're making it worse for me. You're making it worse. If you guys really cared about my mental health or Cam, you wouldn't do the things that you're doing to me. You wouldn't.
What are people doing to you besides streaming your lives so that you're not getting all of the attention and traction on your page?
I'm at that point where I'm just...
Okay.
I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried doing everything. I don't know.
Hang on.
Maybe they do win. Maybe I'll get off and then they can say, I'm the champion.
Okay. Yeah, Lori will help her. Oh, I hate spread love. I ain't in the mood today.
Good evening, how are you?
Good.
Are you shopping at Walmart this evening?
Yes, I am. All right, part 2. I was watching.
I think maybe.
Oh gosh, here's Kanisha update. Hang on.
And I am for sure pregnant. Sorry, I haven't been posting today. I've been a little slow. My emotions have been very high. Crying on and off all day.
Kanisha Davis pregnancy update.
My blood test
Hi, Michelle Lynn.
positive. I'm in fact pregnant. Guys, that line showed up before the control line even showed up. It showed up so fast. As soon as the urine hit the stick and it started bleeding through it, that line was just bright. It was just there. I find out.
I'm okay. How are you?
Tomorrow, because they're going to do an HCG beta count. But I feel like this is mainly bloat.
Girl, you are not showing yet. You just got a positive pregnancy test.
It's just mainly bloat.
I cannot. I'm going to show you guys this. Hold on. Y'all, this is Kanisha Davis, the one we talked about yesterday. The one who has faked multiple pregnancies, has faked cancer. The one who has scammed an old lady when she's in the hospital. This lady ended up having to fake her own unaliving to get away from Kanisha, okay? Kanisha has neglected and abused animals to the point that she had animal carcasses all in her yard, in her bathtub, and she left them there until they were forced by authorities to clean it up. This girl is the biggest scammer that has ever been on TikTok. If you are not familiar with Kanisha Davis, I encourage you, because she will be back. Now that she's pregnant, she will be back on this app. So I encourage you to do a search of the name Kanisha Davis on TikTok, on YouTube. Kai Fotzi on YouTube has a whole playlist of Kanisha. But I'm going to show you guys what she's doing. She just got a positive pregnancy test. She's like not even a week late from her period. Let me show you. I am livid. I am disgusted.
Back. And I am for sure pregnant. Sorry, I haven't been posting today. I've been a little slow. My emotions have been very high. Crying on and off all day. So my blood test came back positive. I'm in fact pregnant. Guys, that line showed up before the control line even showed up. It showed up so fast. As soon as the urine hit the stick and it started bleeding through it, that line was just bright. It was just there. I find out how far along I am tomorrow because they're going to do an HCG beta count.
Watch her. Not even a week late.
I feel like this is mainly bloat. I don't know. I'm hoping it's just mainly bloat and I'm not further along. Because I'm still trying to take time to adjust to this new cycle of my life. And I just got taken off 90% of my anxiety medication and my mental health medication. So this is going to be quite an adjustment. But if you guys would like to follow through this journey, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Why would she be taken off of her medication? Hold on. Yes, Silver Bullet. Why would she be taken off of her medication? Wouldn't doctors try their best to keep her on as much of her mental health medication as possible, as safely for her and the baby as possible? That's what they did for me when I was pregnant. No, she doesn't have kids. They did everything they could to safely keep me on as much mental health medication as possible. Oh, you're right. I know, Silver Bullet. Listen, I have followed the Kanisha Davis story from the very beginning. I was part of the group that helped finally get her off of this app. But she's going to be back now that she's pregnant. And I believe she's legit pregnant this time. Now that she's pregnant, she's going to be back on this app begging. 100% she's going to be back. And that's why I think it's important for people who are not aware of Kanisha to, even if you just spend just a short amount of time just skimming through some of the old videos of her on Kai's playlist. That way you know just how serious it is when it comes to her. I don't know who she's living with now. No, that's on Snapchat. Southern MD girl. I used to be her mod, Silver Bullet. When I first came on here, and I was an account called Criminology, I was her moderator for a little while. And then I realized how wackadoodle she really is, and I unmodded myself. That's actually how I met Melissa Sue. Was because of the whole Kanisha debacle. That's how I met Nookie. This app used to be 100% awareness on Kanisha. That's what a big part of the awareness community back then was about. Was covering Kanisha and trying to get Kanisha off of this app. Ugh. The last thing that person needs is a child. I'm just saying. And if you know, you know.
One of them's not even.
Good morning, Tactical Possum.
Fear.
Okay, so there's still.
Hey. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday evening.
She has.
So I've kind of thought about this and I've spoke to some people.
Yeah, she's been off of this app. Gosh, Holly. I want to say, I know over a year. It may be going on a couple of years. Yeah, I definitely would, Weeping Angel. Facts, Tactical Possum. Did you see the update, Possum? I just played it, but she had a blood test done yesterday and it was positive. Says she's finding out how far along. I just played it, but she had a blood test done yesterday and it was positive. Says she's finding out how far along she is today. But she was already showing her stomach, saying, I think that this is mainly just bloat. I hope it's mainly just bloat. Bitch, you just got a positive pregnancy test. You are not showing already. Be so freaking for real. And she claims that they took her off of most of her mental health and anxiety medication. But again, when I was pregnant with my son, they did everything they could to keep me on as much of my medication as possible, as long as they could safely do so for me and for my child. Right. Oh, I'm so disgusted.
Talking that shit, but they must not remind you. I am that bitch. I'm gonna pull up and find you. Everything
Right.
my name on it. Ring finger got his ring on it. Don't nothing.
Yeah, they wouldn't have made her, like, stop them all at once either. That's a good point, W. They would have Yeah, they wouldn't have made her, like, stop them all at once either. That's a good point, W. They would have weaned her down. Because stopping those medications all at once would be worse for her and that baby than taking them. Right, Holly. Yeah, she's always had a belly. Oh, that makes me so mad.
Till I sign shit.
Yeah. I'm dropping too. I've had my child sitting here in the car for
Good morning, everyone. Happy
Cuteness 11. Spy streaming me. Yep, you are.
And I've never taken that Weeping Angel, but that's possible. But did they make you completely stop it cold turkey, or did they wean you down off of it? Right, right. When it comes to mental health medication, it is so dangerous to stop it cold turkey. I don't believe her.
You play the victim, guys. Just quick reminder.
Outside of TikTok.
And we got a show.
Hey, Reed. Okay, ladies, I am slowly catching up on my gossip. And I'm going to try to do this in 60 seconds.
Oh, God. Here is Boss Lady.
Okay.
You guys want to hear this one?
Okay, ladies, I am slowly catching up on my gossip. And I'm going to try to do this in 60 seconds. I hear little Miss Kelly has not stopped calling the cops every day.
Which one, Stacy? Robin or Angie, the one that faked her unaliving to get away from her? I haven't heard anything about either one of them, so I don't know. Right, Silver Bullet?
On absolute bullshit and paranoia. I'm starting to question her
That was
sobriety.
Mama Robin.
And I mean, really questioning her sobriety. But I do hear she was already ghosted by Villain. Didn't your girl call that already? As soon as she got busted,
Okay.
Villain takes off for the hills.
No. One. Villain has not ghosted anybody. Villain is actually meeting W to pick up her cat. Villain made it clear she did not stand by. So did I. So did Psycho Bunny. But that doesn't mean that we've ghosted anyone. I think everybody has said it time and time again. We are absolutely here for the criminal charges. Nobody has ghosted anybody, Boss Lady. Except for you. Because anybody that you claim to be your friend drops like flies. I'm going to be nice. Because there's a lot that I could say. This lady really irks my nerves.
Same as
Right,
paper.
W.
Interesting, isn't it? Villain is an opportunist. That's it. Zero integrity.
Villain is more than you will ever be.
But I love your text messages this weekend. You wasn't too smart, though. But yeah, Kelly, I told you I saw it online that you had owed child support. But you sat up there lying, saying you never paid child support. Is that another lie, Kelly?
Is that just like you saw online that I had animal abuse charges that I've never had in my whole entire life? Or just like you saw online that I lost custody of my daughter, which again has never happened? Matter of fact, I had 100% full custody of my daughter her entire life. Same for my son. Life. Same for my son. You live in this delusional world, Anna, that is kind of concerning. It's very concerning. You have all of these delusions that I think you truly do believe. You truly do believe. And it's concerning. I pray for you. As much as I despise you, I pray for you. I pray for you to get the professional help that you so severely need. That's what I pray for.
Honey, what a tangled web you weave. When first you accuse everybody of being liars.
Oh, help right now? Accuse everyone of being liars when the whole time you're the biggest liar of them all. Are you looking in the mirror talking to yourself right now? I don't know who that is, Southern MD. Well, I know who that is. But I don't watch him like that to know. I just found out who he was because of Gabby. Oh, same Roddy Mama. I don't typically watch her videos. I just scrolled into this one. But she makes my skin crawl.
Quite nicely in there.
She don't get attention from me like that.
Ladies, I am slowly catching up on my gossip. And I'm going to try to do this in 60
That's the end of that video.
The moment anyone walks through my phone,
Because you should not be talking.
Talk about that.
Oh my Lanta. Nobody wants to see that. Lori standing in front of a mirror, dancing.
TikTok is up. Wonder red ice behind that.
Wait.
Pray, uplift.
Yep. Because I already did 15.
Alright.
Facts?
Hey there, folks. Today we're just ran to get food. Hey there, folks. Today we're excited. Just ran to get food.
Delete that video up.
Hello, you guys. So I am making this video to say goodbye.
As she's live right now. What's wrong with Green Eyes? Good morning, Chrissy.
It's been real. It's been real, fucking real. It's been a roller coaster.
You're okay, homegirl.
This happens way too much, way too nosy, way too everything. It's really interneting, and it's too much drama. No, I ain't got time for it.
I didn't see it, Shay. I'll have to watch it. When did she do that? Oh, that sounds fun, Chrissy. Back, Sleeping Angel. Oh, that sounds fun, Chrissy. Back, Sleeping Angel. As she's live right now, literally.
So I've been on TikTok for some years, you guys. Through different accounts.
Are you talking about she made a video about what happened yesterday?
As you all know, they like to throw old videos out there so you should see. And no, I've been on for some time.
Bless her heart.
So, I wish you all well.
After I play this, I'll play that.
Nothing but the best. Many blessings to all. And know we do recover.
Yes, we do.
And know you're loved. Know your worth. And know what you can tolerate. And how much you can tolerate. How much your body can tolerate. So, with that being said, So, with that being said, I love you guys, and thank you for a great time. Thank you for a bad time. Because in that bad time, I've toughened my skin. I've learned a lot. And I've learned the internet. And really motherfucking internet. Oh boy. I love you guys. And always remember, I am Lori Jones. That would be always me. So, you guys take care. Be safe. And again, don't listen to everything you hear on an app.
Oh, this is an older video. I guess she just wears that same shirt all the time.
Yes, I saw the video she made about me and get.
I guess today there was a live that Creative went into, and I don't know the whole story, and I don't give a fuck who started it and who didn't start it.
That's kind of how you guys like to do things. That's kind of how you guys like to do things. You like to put commentary on topics that you don't know anything about. At least you admit it. At least you admit when you start talking about it that you really don't know what you're talking about. So you're basically just blowing hot air out of your mouth.
What I don't understand is...
thank you for the heart, me, and the finger heart.
Why do you feel the need to put her down saying that she's a cook?
Probably, TikTok has been lagging for everybody in the chat constantly for weeks now. Thank you for the love yous.
Do y'all know what the definition of executive sous chef is?
Now. Thank you for the love yous.
Do y'all know what the definition of executive sous chef is? Because I don't think you do. I don't think y'all have ever eaten in a Michelin 5-star restaurant. I can pretty much guarantee that you haven't. The only thing you might have come close to is being on a cruise. But that's about it.
Thank you for the heart, me.
I've had friends that are chefs. I don't know how much she makes, but I can guarantee you she's in the 6 figures. This is what blows me away.
This is what blows me away.
It doesn't matter if it's a chef.
It doesn't matter how much money a person makes. You can make 6 figures. You could make all the money in the world, but that doesn't make you a good person, and that doesn't mean that you know what the fuck you're talking about, and that doesn't give you the right to bash people consistently. You can't claim that you're a victim in one breath, but then here you are making videos about people that aren't even talking about you at that point.
At McDonald's, it doesn't matter if it's a chef at Cane's, it doesn't matter if it's a chef at Olive Garden, O'Charlie's, Texas Roadhouse, because when y'all want to do a special date night, y'all want to go to Texas Roadhouse or O'Charlie's or Applebee's. That's your style. Okay. Well, just FYI, these corporations hire chefs and pay them top dollar to create their menu. Do you still not understand that? Because a lot of you can't seem to comprehend that. Y'all want to sit there and say, oh, it's fast food, it's Chipotle, it's this and that. But I bet you your fucking ass is in there eating Chipotle. I bet you're in there asking for the extra, or maybe some of y'all can't afford Chipotle. I don't know. And maybe some of y'all have never eaten there because you don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand it. But if you go on your... I don't understand it. But if you go on your special date night to O'Charlie's and you get the fish and the mango salsa is on top of it, guess who created that? It didn't come out of somebody's ass, I can tell you that. It came out from a chef. Do y'all realize that the Olive Garden chefs there and they are trained in Italy? Did y'all realize that? So if someone works at Olive Garden, now it's just taboo. I really hope that your children are going to be some rich billionaires, because I'd be damned if they're going to work at some kind of restaurant as a waitress or a waiter or server.
Really quick, While Olive Garden does have a program that sends some managers and culinary staff to Italy for training, it is not a traditional formal culinary school. The program involves a few weeks in Italy, including time in a local restaurant, wine selection, and possibly some time with gourmet chefs. However, the Olive Garden Culinary Institute of Tuscany, often mentioned in their marketing, is not a real cooking school, but rather a rented hotel and a restaurant in Tuscany that is used for this training program. It is more of an immersion program than a traditional culinary education. It's important to note that Olive Garden's food is not considered authentic Italian cuisine, but rather a stylized version that is geared towards a wider audience.
Or whatever else. Some of them are going to be garbage collectors. Some of them are going to want to get the fuck away from all of y'all and go and get a career outside of the state. I mean, really. I've never seen such ignorance in my whole entire life until this app. And it is there. It is truly there.
Thank you for the love you.
But, okay, the next thing is, and I've heard this so much, and I'm so sick of this rumor, so I'm going to go ahead and say this one last time. Some dumbass made a comment about fucking me. Let me ask you guys, why is it that you can sit there and go ballistic if somebody says a certain word, and all of a sudden the sky is falling, and y'all all got to get together and band against this person? But you think since she's a lesbian that you can just say and do whatever you want to? Because I tell you what, if it was a man that was in that box, y'all surely wouldn't have been talking shit like you were to her about fucking me.
Why wouldn't we?
See, this is how rumors get.
What does her being a lesbian have to do with anything? Can somebody explain that to me? What does her... Okay, she's a lesbian. Cool. A lot of my friends I've made on this app are lesbians, and I love the shit out of them. Her being a lesbian simply means she's a lesbian. It doesn't mean anything else. She is still a human. She's a person, and I don't look at her any differently or respond to her any differently than I would the next person.
Started, and all of this that she's paying, you know, my bills and everything else. Well, I can go ahead and just go ahead and share this bit of information. Between the both of us, I bet you that our salaries per year you will not make within 5 years. So y'all want to sit here and say, oh, I've got degree.
That's so funny. Oh, she's talking about me here.
And stuff. Okay, well, so do we.
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. I can prove mine. I can show you my associate's degree in business leadership and my bachelor's degree in customer relationship management. Prove it. And here you are making assumptions about my salary. Boo-boo, you do realize that how can I word this without being rude? My husband and I don't qualify for a lot of things because we make too much money. Are we rich? No. Do we make over 6 figures? Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. But again, it doesn't matter how much money a person makes. You could make so much money that you could replace your toilet paper with dollar bills. That doesn't make you a good person.
So do we. We've done something with our degrees. And
yes, Mary.
Made a career out of our degrees. So to sit here and belittle someone's sexual preference is so bizarre to me.
Nobody belittled anybody's sexual preference. I am sure that Krista will post the live. That's the difference between y'all and us. We always come with receipts, where you always come with hot air out of your ass.
Because you know what? I would rather sit in a table with diversity than to sit in a table a bunch of closed-minded, dumb motherfuckers. Any day. Any day of the week. See, I take pride that I'm not simple-minded or closed-minded, or that I'm just I don't even know what to say. It's appalling to me that someone would sit there and say something like that when, first of all, I'm not in there. So why did you bring up my name is beyond me. But let me tell you, if I want to fuck anybody off this app, I'll fuck them if I want to. I don't need anybody's permission, and I definitely don't need to tell you who I'm fucking or not fucking. It's none of your damn fucking business. How about that? I've had enough of this bullshit. I've had enough of it. Every fucking day is something different. For what reason? You don't like me because so-and-so said something about me, so now you just hate.
Okay, Itty. I can't say that I don't like you, because I would have to think about you to feel any type of feelings towards you. I don't think about you until you and your minion start popping off at the mouth about me or my friends. It's impressive to me, sweetheart, how you manage to always, you and Creative both, always manage to be the victim and the villain in your storylines. Consistency really is key here. Your guys' content, if you even call it that, your videos are like deja vu with a fucking ring light. It is the same drama, different day, but it's still not about you. It's about everybody else. I will be sure to light a candle today and pray for your healing, because after I listen to this video, I'm going to go back to my peaceful life, you know, the one where you do not exist.
Hey, I've not personally done anything to y'all. I might have cussed you out.
You've never cussed me out.
I called you stupid.
Aww.
What?
Poor thing.
Personally, I haven't done a motherfucking thing to y'all. And neither has Creative, and neither has anybody else on this fucking app that
I call Cap. Creative's done a lot to me.
Even go into
Creative's done a lot to a lot of people.
Like someone without y'all all jumping on the bandwagon and wanting to attack someone because you want to show dominance. No, that doesn't show dominance.
Listen, I gotta up the speed to this. I cannot. How do I do that? This is a long video. I don't know if I can listen to the whole thing.
It shows ignorance. There's a huge difference. You want to sit here and, mental health, you know, this and that, and cry, and all this bullshit that y'all spew. But you're the biggest hypocrites on this fucking app. Y'all do nothing but put down other women constantly.
What are you doing right now?
You don't like how somebody looks. You don't like how someone speaks. You don't like how somebody has an education. You don't like somebody works at McDonald's. You don't like this. You don't like that. You don't like this. You don't like that. Well, I really hope that your child is going to be a billionaire. Because let me tell you, all of these people that you're putting down, and you want to sit there and degrade them because you think that you're powerful or something. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. Honestly, I don't. But I hope that you know this is someone's mother, someone's daughter, someone's sister. Somebody loves them. Just like you love your kids and everything else, and your mother and so forth.
So are we. I'm someone's mother. I'm someone's daughter. I'm someone's sister. So is Stewie. So is Shay. So is Hot Mess Mama. I'm not understanding the point that you're trying to make here. You're contradicting yourself. It's giving hypocrisy. Yeah. I mean, we're all someone's...
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm only halfway through it. I don't know that I can do this.
I'm so tired of hearing these stupid homophobic slurs because she is a lesbian. I've never heard so many people disrespect her because she is a lesbian.
Wait a minute. The only person who used a slur in that live yesterday was Creative. Creative said that the women in that box made her second guess being something that I won't even repeat. The only person who used a slur in that live yesterday was Creative. Just saying.
Like, I have a lot of gay friends. I have a lot
Me
of
too.
friends that I've never seen them have to experience this shit. I've never seen this kind of behavior, especially in 2025. It is bizarre to me, and it's absolutely just ridiculous. And oh my gosh, if somebody is a different race and a lesbian, Lord have mercy. I hate to see what that would be said about.
Good morning, Amy. I hope you feel better.
Y'all are nothing but jokes. So, anyway, I personally don't give a fuck.
Clearly you do.
I just find it absolutely repulsive.
With your, I'm guessing, 10-minute video.
Make fun of somebody's employment or their sexual preference.
Nobody made fun of her sexual preference, and technically, nobody made fun of her employment. She made the statement that tried to make it out like she was better than all of us and more successful than all of us, but she doesn't know anything about anybody. Good morning, Squish.
But the sad part of it all is you will never understand what you do to other people and the things that you said. Some people are strong enough to handle it, some people are not. But y'all are too stupid to fucking see it. Stupid. You know, all these little code names or whatever. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So again, you guys can say whatever you want to say, but I can say this, and I can say it with my full chest. And I've got the boobs to say it. I would rather spend my time with someone who can hold a conversation in a New York City socialite setting than to sit with someone who can't even spell democracy. I would rather be with someone who understands the fine things of food and understands how menus are created and stuff than to be with someone who eats chicken nuggets 15 times a week.
Who eats chicken nuggets 15 times a week?
And it's not anything personal. It's just that I can't stand to be around people who are so uneducated, just a fucking moron to sit there and to even say anything like this. It disgusts me. So if y'all want to sit there and say that, oh, I think I'm so much better than everyone else, then think what you want.
That's what Creative says.
I'm going to prove my point because I'm sick and tired of this same bullshit.
Probably not, Holly.
Over again by the same damn people. It's gross. It's pathetic. And you know what? Y'all can sit there and hate on everyone that you want to, but you're pretty hated too. You are. You just shield yourself from it because you block everyone.
I don't block anybody.
There's plenty of things that are being said about you out there and that you probably don't even know about. They make fun of you, each and every one of you.
And here's the thing though, Itty. When people make fun of me, I don't feel the need to make 10-minute videos. I kill them with kindness. I say something snarky back to them while also being kind, and I move on. I don't even block them. Look, if you saw my block list, it's not very long. It's just not, because I don't block people. I don't care what people say about me. Your video right now is very boring to me, to be honest. It's very boring, and I'm ready to move the fuck on, and I'm going to say, the end. The end. But when it comes to you guys always bringing up money and success and all the things, congrats. Truly, congrats. It's heartwarming to see that success doesn't require character anymore. It must be exhausting carrying around all those lies and imaginary storylines just to stay relevant. Could never be me. But hey, if twisting reality is your guys' definition of a hustle, who am I to interrupt? Do you, boo? I wish you continued financial success, and maybe someday you'll come into a personality that matches. Stay blessed, itty bitty and creative. Far, far, far away from me. I'm sorry, I can't listen to the rest of it. It was almost over. Anyway. She's boring. And they'll make 11 more videos, and I won't see them or hear them or listen to them because I will be over here living my life, and that's what my friends will be doing, is living their lives. Because unlike them, we have other things that we can talk about and discuss. They've always been friends, her and Creative, my twin. Good morning, Snoopy's girl. Facts, White Lotus. Living our best lives. Honestly, JoJo, I don't even know. I don't think they ever left BL. Congratulations, Val Pow. Congratulations to you too, Whipping Angel. That's amazing. Good morning, Tracy. A day in recovery is an accomplishment, guys. Good morning, Gen X. Oh, I don't know. Makeup books. I couldn't tell you. What did Con say? Have a great day, my twin. Con, you should absolutely change your name. Did she change it? Oh, Box Hoppin' Betty. I'm deceased. I don't know, JoJo. I don't know. But you know the saying, misery loves company, and people that are miserable will try to inflict that misery onto others so that they don't feel so alone. But I'm not going to allow anyone to inflict their misery onto me. Good morning, Breezing. Oh, that's going to be really cool, Crystal. My son would love that. Good morning, Tammy Talk. How are you, Breezing? Thank you for the populars. Did Krista ever make her banana pudding? Good morning, M&J. Me too. Facts. She's been talking about that banana pudding for 2 or 3 days now. I need me some banana pudding. Thank you for the awesomes. I don't even know why I'm yawning at this point. I'm not even tired anymore. Who's never had banana pudding? Stewie, you have never had banana pudding? Oh, that is wild. I cannot, Hellcat. I love banana pudding. That is quite literally my favorite dessert. But it has to be made just right. Like, I won't eat just any banana pudding. Stewie, are you lying? It is hard for me to believe someone has never had... Do you not like bananas? I mean, that would make sense. Facts, W. I won't eat it pre-made. I layer mine. Same, Tammy Talk, but I don't use heavy cream always. Sometimes I make my own meringue to put on top instead of using like Cool Whip and stuff like that. How do you love bananas, but you've never had banana pudding? Stewie, what am I going to do with you? You are missing out. It is a fire dessert. I will say, though, Walmart has a pre-made banana pudding, and it's really not that bad. It's probably the only pre-made banana pudding that I will eat, but I am very particular with my Nana pudding. It is my #1 favorite dessert. Oh, Breezing, I'm sorry. But listen, carrots may not be banana pudding, but they are still good, and they are good for you. Clover, stop it right now. Stop. Not only have you never tried it, but you have never heard of it. Do you not like bananas? I cannot. I like carrots. Speaking of, I need to go cut up some chop for these buddies. I have been trying to get Romeo and Juliet and Lucky to eat fruits and veggies, because technically fruits and veggies should be the main source of their diet, and then seed mix and pellets secondary. Hey Vicky, good morning. But they do not like fruits and veggies. So what I've been doing is I take their regular food out at bedtime. And then in the morning, for the first couple of hours, I put fresh fruits and veggies in there. And we see what happens. I'm going to sprinkle a little millet over the top of it today. Popular. Where is their food tray? Here it is. They're getting strawberries and broccoli this morning. Rico likes fruits and vegetables. Whew. Ringo, no. Alright, let's cut up these strawberries and broccoli. Gotta find a knife. For my birds just have, they have a bag of pellets and then they have a bag of seed mix. I don't know what brand it is. I get it on Amazon. For my dogs, It really just depends. They have been on Purina on a high protein food, but what I usually will do is I will buy a small bag of Blue Diamond, and then I do the Purina and I mix them together. I like the Blue Diamond, but it is super expensive. No, I'm cutting up chop for my birds.